Welcome to Rocky Hill Community TV with me, Noli Show, and Noli TV. Today, I'm having, in the right side and the left side, two great artists. Two great artists that came from his father, Loga. He's a performing singer, and he's the best. So I'm having them, one chef and one cocktail mixer. Yes. And then these guys, they are amazing. So believe me, I don't know how to start with this great food. Here it's Kelly and Corey. And then they brought some great food. I never have seen this food. This food, it mentioned Albanian food. And I know the Bellagio, they have some Italian food.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, we do Italian, we do American style as well, and we throw that Mediterranean twist as well. But the chef, of course, knows more about the food than me. I always love to present it, but he's the creator. Yeah.
So first of all, because I'm seeing you like to do some cocktails.
Yes.
I wanted to see how you do. Start with the one cocktail, and then tell us what are you doing with those cocktails.
All right. So today, what I want to make is something I just recently put on the menu. It's a drink that we say, like in Albanian, we say evechant. So it's like unique in its own way. When I create cocktails, I like to do based off of what I get inspired by. I'm rooted in classics. Today, the drink I'm going to make for you is going to be a combined drink of Amaretto Sour and the Godfather. So a Godfather cocktail is Scotch and Amaretto. Amaretto Sour is Amaretto as the base, lemon and simple syrup. I put those two together and put a little style on there because Noli's got style. Right?
Yes. Yeah. You were mentioning something Godfather. It looks like I'm your Godfather too.
Possibly.
So then, go ahead.
Okay. So I made the drink actually super easy today. And this is how I do things at the restaurant as well because I'm the solo barman in the whole place. And we do high volume, and in order for me to keep up, sometimes I put the drinks together and serve at a certain temperature that I love, and I think that it should be consumed at. So first, we have everything in here. We have the Amaretto. We're using Di Saronno, which is it's a classic. We're going to be using one of my favorite Amaro called Amaro Nonino, which has been around for forever. The base of it is grappa, or we say raki.
Okay.
It's all brandies. It's all based on where they're made. So in Italy, it's grappa. In Albania, it's raki. Anywhere, let's say in France, it's cognac. So we're using that Amaro Nonino because it has that grape base, that grape pomace base. Also, we're using something called Verjus Blanc, which is baby grape juice, so more grapes. And then the base is going to be Scotch. We're going to do Dewar's. That's where the Godfather combination cocktail's coming in. So together, that Verjus is sour, so we're not using any fresh lemon this time around. So basically, we're going to pour out that measure here, all right? So it's going to be around 3 ounces, all right? So where we're going to get to this style, we'll get there eventually, all right? And of course, we have our Bellagio label bottle, all right? Super simple. We're just going to add some ice. Some good quality ice is always your best friend. Water, good quality water, is a cocktail's best friend as well. And so we're going to do a little stir, nice and easy. We're not going to make too much noise. We don't want to make your dining experience too loud, At times it's good to get a little rowdy, right?
Yes,
right?
Yes, correct.
So we want a nice temperature. As you can see, the mixing tin here is starting to get some chill to it. So we want a little bit more ice. And now also, when you stir cocktails, we're looking for a certain texture. This I want it to be like silk. So when I think about silk, I think about, different clothes, right? Also, we're talking about, keeping that style in mind. So this drink is also inspired by one of my favorite fragrances from Tom Ford, which is called Sol de Blanc. And that is like a coconut, pistachio, bergamot combination. So I'm going to let that just sit just for a moment there, all right? And so speaking of bergamot, it's a think of like a sour orange, very fragrant. You can use it in it's used in a lot of fragrances. We're gonna aromatize the glass.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right here.
Yeah.
Because when I was over there, like 2-3 days ago, and then I was watching you, and
Mm-hmm.
then you were saying to somebody, "Hey, let me put some perfume."
Yes, exactly.
And then I was just like shocked, and I said to myself, "What is doing?"
Yeah.
Then I went closer, and I saw. Show me the segment, please.
Yeah. So what we have here, I have it labeled bergamot. So you can just take a base alcohol, and you take the essential oil of that citrus or of that fruit, and you dissolve it in the alcohol. Add some water, and you have your aromatic basically. And the fragrance I'm talking about, you have the bergamot notes. And so I wanted to put that into this glass. So just a couple sprays, okay? How's it smell?
Looks like a.
You're escaped.
Oh.
Zesty, fresh.
Oh yes.
You know,
Yes.
so we have to
Smells something like a juicy. You know?
juicy. Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So typically in the restaurant, this glass would be frozen because, of course, I want it to be a nice, refreshing cocktail at the end of the day. And so now we're gonna finish there, and then where we're gonna add that coconut. I have a coconut air here with some white almond because I wanted to combine both the white and the roasted almond on this cocktail, right? So this is going to add more aroma, different texture, and also we're going back to that amaretto sour. There's egg white in that if you prefer to put that. That's replacing that egg white foam. But this is going to be very light. You know, you're just going to get that coconut note, and then you're going to taste the scotch, the almond, and the acidity. And
Wow.
it's going to be fragrant all throughout. And that's it right there. The Godfather Sour.
That's I see why this foam it's wide, because it's making the Godfather to love the kids who they have close to me. So these two, they are almost like my kids because I know them for so many years. Should I taste this?
You should. Of course you should.
I can be drunk.
Well, it's all right. If anything, you know, I can always drink it. You know, I never turn down a cocktail.
Hey, cheers to everybody else who ever watching Rocky Hill Community TV with this great cocktail made it by Corey. And then I prefer everybody to go to visit Bellagio in Cheshire.
Thank
So
you very
I'm not going
much.
to taste it right now. I have some more questions for you
Yeah.
because I am very, very happy for your success.
Thank you very
And
much.
then I found something, I'm not going to tell you. I found something, this green stuff.
Oh, okay. I love
Okay.
that.
It reminds me something. I remember the day you flew from here to Italy,
Yes.
and then you were presenting United States and Italy with a cocktail mixing, how you guys call.
Correct.
And then I was so happy. And then you were the first Albanian all over the Albanian world,
The
wherever
world,
they
let's say
live
the world,
in the
yeah.
world. You were the guy. You went to the competition and you win. What did you do there?
So there, the competition is called Art of Italicus, Aperitivo Challenge. So you need to be inspired by art and make a aperitivo style cocktail. So the cocktail I made for you today, it is aperitivo style, you know, because it's light, refreshing, not meant to take over the senses, but also open up your appetite. You know, aperire and aperitivo means to open. So there, I made my own piece of art because the bottle itself reminded me of the Colosseum. So what I did is I cut all of the bottlenecks and built a Colosseum out of the bottle. From there, I looked up the history of aperitivo in ancient Rome because the Colosseum is in Rome. And I stumbled upon an old recipe that was called posca. So the posca recipe was basically wine that was too sour or had gone bad, and they didn't want to waste it. They didn't want to just throw it away. So they would add honey, herbs and spices, and water to make it palatable. And that drink was their aperitif. That's how they opened up their appetite for their meal. And so I took that recipe and modernized it, because the way they drank in ancient Rome, or in the ancient times, their palate is different from how we drink today. So I used stuff like bergamot. I used the Italian lemons, the ones that are as big as my head, the cheddar lemons.
Yeah, cheddar lemon. Yeah, I know.
So some of that, and then of course I'm inspired by my brother as well because he is a chef, and the spices and the herbs that we use on a daily basis in the kitchen.
I have another secret.
Yes.
You went to Las Vegas a couple of days.
I did go to Las Vegas. That's right. I was there as a guest for this year's competition, so it was nice to meet industry professionals, some of the best in the business and the industry, fellow bartenders, but also giving people advice along the way, inspiring them, and also I've never been to Las Vegas, and also opening up my own perception of things, and taking it all in, and traveling the world in the meantime.
That'd be nice because we can't wait because your competition, whatever was in Italy, we can't everybody wait to win, and then you already win.
Yeah, I won. So I won the U.S. final. So the way that works is you put in an application, and if you're chosen for the top 10, you make the top 10 list. They fly you to the destination. So my year in 21, 22 was in New York City. So it was my backyard, so I felt very comfortable. I was the only person from Connecticut to ever make that top 10 list, and also also from a small town as well. They call it like a small market. Everyone who makes the top 10 is typically from a major city, and the first winner to win the U.S. title coming from a small market, small town, or small state. So
one time I remember I was over there and they have 2 or 3 gentlemen who was sitting in a table, and another guy says to them, please go tell him to make some unique cocktail, something you make. Everybody, they jumped to the bar, they came, that you made it, and it was so nice that everybody was saying, wow, it's delicious. Looks like this you have in your blood, right?
I would say so. I mean, my father, our family, we've been in the business for over 30 years. We started out very young. I started out 12 years old as a dishwasher, but always watching, my father using different flavors. He was a pizzaiolo, pizza maker, and just watching him how with the movement of the hands, making pizza is art in itself, as is bartending, as is cooking, salon style, it's all different types of art.
Now I'm going to go back to Kelment. I'm going to say something. I remember a couple of years ago, your father said to me, he's trying to become a very good chef. And I said, yeah. He said, I'm not going to let him to cook. I'm going to send him to the university. And I remember he went to university somewhere around this year for 3-4 years.
I was in Rhode Island, yes, Johnson and Wales.
And then I said, why are you sending him to the university? Because you've done so much. He said, my way, my style, it's my style. I want him to be a more modern, to show the world what kind of creator he's going to be.
Different techniques and things that I can do.
One thing what I saw in your restaurant, Pelagio, each person who leaves from your place, they're going with the food.
Take home bag, yes, a doggy bag, yes.
Who teach you to do that?
It's not that anyone taught me, it's just that I always thought someone should always go home with a doggy bag so they can have something to eat. Usually, if I eat after 2 hours, I get hungry again, and I go back to that meal that I had or something from the takeout that I had, and you want to finish it so you can remember, like, wait, let me go there next week again. Maybe let me try something else because there was enough food there for me. I feel like you can give less or you can give more. In the end, it equals almost the same. But if you give a little extra, people appreciate that because you don't leave home hungry, I believe. Usually, you know what I mean? You've gone out to eat before, right, Noli? And you got hungry again, I'm sure.
I send them so many friends. I have people from Channel 3 and have people from everywhere. They telling me, they saying, oh my God, we went over there, we eat, and then we try to tell them to make something. They make something special, they add some more stuff.
Yes. We like
people love it, though.
They do appreciate that because you go that extra step.
So, for example, right here, we have one Albanian specialty they call fria.
This is flea, yes.
I didn't expect you to bring this flia today because I know the Bellagio makes all Italian dishes.
Yes. We also can go off the menu and make specialty things if you ask for them, or if I know you're a VIP guest. I like to go a little bit over and beyond sometimes.
That's I'm connecting this
Yes.
segment because if somebody asks you for something to, like to eat, you add something, either a little bit pepper or a little bit salt or a little bit, meat or I don't know.
Something different that you don't have all the time there.
And then all the time when I send them somebody or I'm go over there, I never accept whatever I wanna. I accept something more.
Extra, yes. Like this, we call this flea where we come back from back home. But this is also like an American thing because it's just like a crepe recipe basically. And you just, if you use a 4-ounce ladle, you gotta do an 8-ounce ladle. You gotta make it a little more thicker because the pan, and you let it cook for 5 minutes. You take it out of the oven and you do it again. You layer it. So there's about, let's say 30 layers of crepe flour or the dough. And it's a really good traditional dish that people they love because it's not a dying thing. It's a traditional.
I have
thing.
to talk about this.
The chabab.
Because the whole Albanians, they die for this.
The
they
beef
have
sausage.
a kebab up front. Those done.
Yes. So those are out of beef, veal, and lamb. So I use a three mix. And then we have ivar. This is like a red pepper coulis. You roast the peppers for about 20 minutes, and then I take orange, yellow, red peppers. I call them wild peppers, and I blend them down. I put a little garlic. I put my little twist on it, and we also have some roasted peppers that we would eat on the table side. And I did like a burger as well, like a chabapi burger.
Yeah, chabapi burger.
Chabapi
yes.
burger is very good as well. And we have a Mediterranean salad over here with heirloom tomatoes, wild peppers, feta cheese, calamari olives, some cucumber vinegar, oregano, olive oil.
You guys know in Rock Hill Community TV, there are people from 70-something towns. They listen to us wherever we, like
Whatever you show,
showing
yes.
to the show. I'm kind of worried a little bit when the people is going to come and say, can I have those shabab, those flia, those things? Are you guys be able to do that?
We could do that if they let us know beforehand, or once in a while I'll have them on house. But next week there might be something different because I always like to change. I can't have the same thing all the time. I get bored of it and I want to go over and beyond, extra, something different.
I have a question I'm going to ask you guys. How big is your area and then what kind of parties you do there? Because you have an outside door with a very, very nice patio.
We do weddings, we do birthday parties, we do baptisms, baby showers. What else do you think, Corey?
Yeah, we've done bridal
we do
showers.
bridal showers.
No, we've done big events.
We sit about 300 people outside.
Yeah,
I would say.
inside and out. Yeah,
In and
when the
out.
weather opens up, oh,
Yep.
for sure.
We have live music every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Correct.
In the summertime, a nice guitar player or a nice band.
For both, I'm going to ask you a question. What's your favorite dish to do it?
My favorite dish, there's way too many. I'm a steak eater, so I like filet mignon or I like New York strip. I also love linguine and clams. Nice linguine and clams,
I love
light.
linguine clams too.
Either red or white, depends. If I like the fried diablo, wintertime, nice and spicy. Summertime, I like the white. A nice glass of white wine.
Love that.
How about your drinks?
My
Which
drinks.
Which one is your favorite?
I love all my drinks. Like all my drinks, I feel like are like they're all my kids in one way. So I love them all equally. But there is some special ones that are very close to my heart. Like the one I won the competition with, the Eternity. That one's very close to my heart. I always, with all my cocktails, I keep a very close eye. The Eternity is one. The Smoked Cherry Manhattan is another one.
That's a good one.
That's when I was saying when I wanted to get into cocktails 100%. Like this is when I said to myself this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. The Smoked Cherry Manhattan was the first cocktail.
That's good.
You know.
You see this, Brett?
Mm-hmm.
This is round, right? This
Yes.
is round.
Yes.
What kind of different bread reminds you, like a bagel? Or something?
It reminds me like back home when they make the bread. Like my grandma makes the bread. I forget what they call it. I apologize.
Focaccia?
Yes, Bulgaria.
Okay, I'm trying to say bagels because you guys, they have another restaurant.
We have
open,
we have the bagel factory as
the
well.
Bagel Factory.
Bagel
you have two.
We have
Not
two
this
of them.
one.
Yes.
And then that's I was taking this to show it's like
Yes,
it looks like
it's
a
round,
bagel.
nice like a bagel.
But
Yeah.
you are mentioned the Pogaccia,
Yes.
which is very good. So, guys, to talk about food, probably it's going to take me another 2 or 3 hours to talk about the food. I want Korab to know your success, where you're accepting your success, where you're going to be someday.
Me right now, I'm still climbing the mountain. I'm not. I feel like the competition is not my end-all, be-all. I want to continue to, be one of the top in the industry, if not the best in the industry. It's not going to happen overnight, and I feel like if you have an undying passion for something, you just keep going forward, you'll get there.
That's good.
You know.
So how about for you?
For me, there's no end. I love food. You never know. I might open up another restaurant. Maybe me and my brother. Maybe different hours so we can operate differently. I love food. My passion is my food and my kids.
So whenever I'm feeling bad for my friend, my best friend Flory, we have to leave him to do songs in Albania, whatever he's doing right now. Some,
Yes.
performing some good song with some great artists over there.
Yes.
I'm going to tell him, best of luck. You stay there. The kids, they are good here, right?
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
So what are you going to say, guys, for end?
We hope to see you soon. We look forward to serving you. I want to thank everyone in the studio for having us today.
Yes.
Thank you, Noli,
Thank you very much
for being
Noli.
a great host. It was
Excellent
great.
host.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure to be with you guys. I am very thankful to Rocky Hill community to give me this opportunity with a Noli show and Noli TV to present artists like you guys,
Thank you.
culture, like you guys brought some traditional food. And for me, it's a very pleasure to have more people from all over. It doesn't matter to be Albanian, American, or whatever, to be enjoying us in this studio. I wanted to say thanks to our team here who've been doing for us such a best stuff. Thank you very much, and
Thank
see
you,
you in the
guys.
next tune.
Thank you.
Thank you.